How do you become an inevitable millionaire? Why do I want everyone in my audience to be a millionaire? Because I want you to live an extraordinary life. I want life to be your masterpiece. I want you to have the power of choice. Wealth creates the opportunity to make decisions out of courage, not fear. Wealth brings the ability to make a sharp right turn when opportunity presents itself. How do you get on a track where if you keep working on your skill set, you keep working on your mindset, you keep working on your money paradigm, that you have an open-ended enough opportunity to make money that you can get there. I want you to know that you have inside of you everything you need and that the opportunity is yours. The floor is yours. There is no dress rehearsal. This is your life. Life is now. Make every single day count. Now is your moment. All right, all right. Good morning. Happy Monday. And I am so excited. We have 48 hours left. 48 hours left. And actually, the first 4 videos are being released today. Actually, I did them this morning. Shh. The first 4 videos are being released this morning, actually this afternoon, because it's 12 o'clock. First 4 videos are being released this afternoon with the workbook and your kickoff to create your inevitable millionaire binder that you're going to be using over the course of your 12-month journey in this mentorship. And I absolutely cannot wait to get to bear witness to the total life transformations that are going to be happening in this amazing container over the next 12 months. There's a couple of things that are special about this particular opportunity to join the Inevitable Millionaire, and I just want to make sure everyone is aware of that. So first of all, this is our first opening. This is the first time that we have opened this up to the public. It is the first time that we've brought this to market, which means it's also the cheapest, the lowest price that we are ever going to bring this to market. So I want to make sure that if you've been watching these videos all throughout the week and you're just feeling inspired and ready to create something new for your life, I want you to take advantage of this opportunity, because otherwise 30 days from now, 6 months from now, 9 months from now, you're going to say, oh my gosh, I could have saved hundreds, if not thousands of dollars if I had just joined when I first found out about it instead of waiting. And, secondly, there's something really special about getting to be here from day one for this journey, right? There's something just magical about us all beginning this journey together today. It's really this afternoon that we start. And so I don't want you to miss this. I don't want you to miss the magic that's being created, the relationships that are being formed, and the opportunities that are going to present themselves. When you put yourself in a space of yes, and you keep saying yes, you are signaling to the universe that you are ready for more. And I think so many times we don't realize that the signal that we're sending to the universe is in fact the opposite of the thing that we really want to create, feel, do, be, experience. And the universe is neutral. So it receives our request. And when we are thinking more about what we don't want and more about what we are not wanting in our lives versus being crystal clear, being so precise with engineer-like precision about what it is that we do want, the universe is simply responding to what we ask of it. And so I want to teach you how to channel your focus and to dial in your mind to really capture and take advantage of the powers that will allow you to expand far beyond what your conscious mind is able to create, and to tap into your subconscious and to tap into the laws of the universe and to tap into your potential at a level that maybe no one in your life has ever shown you how to access. I want you to know that there are parts of you that you have not brought to the world yet that need to see light. They need to see light. They are meant to be seen and felt and experienced. And you just have to take that next step to say yes to yourself and to put yourself in a space of exploration, play, possibility, and abundance. And I want to say those words again. And when I say those words, I want to ask you if this is the space that you've been in. Exploration, play, expansion, abundance, right? Are those the feelings that you most resonate with in your life? Or are the feelings that you've been resonating more with around stress, fear, anxiety, angst, right? We all know that as humans in this human experience, there's going to be chaos and turbulence, setbacks and obstacles, challenges, and so much in between. But we need to constantly come back to center. And I know that it is important to create a space where there is a set day and time every single week where you're coming back to center. And when there's a set day and time every single week, that time is 11 a.m. Eastern on Thursdays. That's when we will be gathering each week for the Inevitable Millionaire. When there's that set day and time each week to come back to center and to focus in on the experience that you are creating in your own life, on taking steps to take your current beliefs and your current dreams and translate them into reality, that deserves an hour on your calendar every week. Would you agree? We give an hour on our calendar every week to far less worthy things, to scrolling, to checking email for the fifth time for the day, to engaging in things, whether it's the news or social media or people that aren't the best for us. We give an hour of our time to a whole lot of things every week. But for sure, for absolute sure, our dreams deserve an hour a week on our calendar. And that's what I'm inviting you to do. And welcome, Irina. I see you. Yes, Krista or Chelsea or Nicole, or if someone could go ahead and reach out to Irina to help her learn more about the program, that would be absolutely wonderful. Thank you so much. And again, for those of you that haven't joined us yet, we only have 48 hours left and then registration closes. So 48 hours left. We are open until 12 p.m. midnight tomorrow. And at that point, registration closes and the price also goes up. So this is your opportunity to get in on the ground floor of a movement of the next generation of 1%, not only high net worth individuals, but high net happiness individuals that are dedicating a focused hour in their lives every single week to making their dreams come true. And so today I want to talk to you a little bit about a different topic that we haven't touched on that much this week, which is, how do you command the room and how do you attract more respect and or money and or wealth and or opportunities into existence? How do you create the space for that? Well, I would say first and foremost, you have to expose yourself to people, right? People need to know who you are. People need to have this open understanding of your value. You need to build relationships. And one of the reasons why I'm so excited about this very first round of the Inevitable Millionaire is that you have the opportunity when you pay in full to join us in the September event, the Elevate Your Inner Circle event. And so we know that for the last 2.5 years, it's been really, really hard to form relationships, and especially form relationships with the right people and to actually bond with those people in an in-person setting, because we simply haven't been able to get out there and to, do these in-person things. So thankfully we're able to get started doing that again. But the first thing is that people need to know your brilliance. They need to know your heart. They need to know of you and get to know you in order to create the opportunity for opportunity and income to present itself. Right? Opportunity and income presents itself when you put yourself in the space of opportunity and income. So the first question I want to ask you is, are you putting yourself in the space of opportunity and income? That's number one. Number two, when people are looking to make an investment, whether it's you as an employee to grow your career, whether it's you as a business owner that you want someone to invest in your product or your service, no matter what stage or age or position you are in life, if you want to take your wealth to the next level and you want other people to play a role in participating in that process of creation, then energetically you have to show up as a person that someone says, oh, hey, look, that higher vibration energy is something I want to be a part of. It's something that I want to connect with. It's something that I want to be in the space of. And so raising your energy will attract opportunities and income. So the second big thing is raising your energy. How do you raise your energy? Well, there's hundreds of ways of raising your energy. And I also like to say, when I say raising your energy, I would also use the word like energetically, like elevating your vibration, right? When people decide who they want to spend time with. They're looking for someone that they can learn from, grow with, benefit from being around, positively be impacted by being in the space. And so raising your vibrancy and raising your energy, raising your ability to impact and influence others starts from the inside out. And when people feel that you are a high energy person and they see that genuinely in how you show up in all of your interactions, they want to be a part of that. And being a part of that might mean a raise at work. It might be a promotional opportunity. It might be someone investing and working with you. It may be an investor. It may be a client, a customer. It may be a mentor, whatever it is. But raising your energy is going to have a substantial impact on opportunity and income. Okay. So vibrancy, energy, putting yourself physically in the space of people seeing and feeling and getting to know your expertise and your capability and who you are and what you're all about. Right. And thirdly is really just how you show up for yourself. I think so many people think that income will come when, right? You have to have the right boss, or you have to have the right investor, or you have to have the right offer, you have to be in the right niche, you have to be in this. And they're thinking of all these things outside of themselves that have to be in place in order for income and opportunity to come their way, when really the income and the opportunity is all right here, right? It's all in us. And when we show up as that person, I always tell the story, when I was, in my $36,000 a year entry level job, as an employee, I had my suit on every day and I did my hair and makeup and I showed up every single day. Like I was going to meet with, the CEO of a Fortune 500 company. And I showed up like that every day because I was dressing for the level in life and the job that I wanted, not the job that I had. I was showing up for myself in my own life at the level of abundance and wealth that I wanted to create for myself. So I was literally in advance of, I was operating in advance of, I was putting myself in the space of what would she do at those next 5 levels above where I was. And that's another thing that you're going to really gain perspective of inside the Inevitable Millionaire is like, how do you need to show up in your interactions with your team, with your CEO, with your investors, with your potential clients? How do you need to show up in your interactions with the people that need to buy into you in order to create opportunities for impact and income, right? And that doesn't just happen. There are things that you do, right? There's a way of being, and we want to help you to cultivate that way of being. It's kind of like that person that they say everything they touch turns to gold. Well, because there's a way of being, and we want to learn that. We want to help you to learn that, right? So we all know, guys, we're coming to the close of this week. There's just 48 hours left to join the Inevitable Millionaire at this low entry-level starter price, which I'm thrilled that we're able to offer. And I also feel like is a little bit crazy. But we're doing it because we want to mentor you and create this opportunity for this learning container that will combine with whatever else you're doing in your life, coaching, masterminds, education, whatever that is. We want this to combine with whatever else you're doing in your life to elevate and learn and grow. And we really want this to be that catalyst, that fire that burns, so brightly to allow you to take whatever it is that you've been working on and whatever it is that you've been investing in and just multiply and duplicate the ROI, the results that you're getting from those other things that you're doing. And we're going to start by really digging into belief systems and values and stories and intentionality, and help you release the things that no longer serve you and help you acclimate to and get really intentional around the things that are going to get you from where you are to where you want to be. Okay. So this is really going to be about, where do you want to point the direction of your life? Yeah. Chelsea just said, I was talking this morning about, how you can easily spend $300 on fast food, frivolous shopping, things that have no meaning in your life, have no value in your life. And I guarantee every person here could find that 297 somewhere that you're wasting it, that has no value to your life. But that $297 a month to invest in the inevitable millionaire can translate into tangible, not just dollars and cents impact in your life, which I do believe it will, because it's going to apply to your energy, your impact, your opportunities, all of those things. But it's not just quantitative, it's qualitative. It's really about the quality of your life and being intentional about making your life your masterpiece. And we don't talk about this enough, right? There's so much distraction and distortion in our everyday lives around the things that we're focused on and the things that we're energetically processing. But if we get really, really clear on what we want our lives to look like, and then we step into an environment and work with not only a group of people already doing it, but a mentor that's already done it, all you have to do is walk along the path that you're being led down, and it's going to become inevitable that those goals become reality and that the life that you envisioned for yourself becomes possible. Right? It's why I chose the word inevitable. I chose the word inevitable. I've never seen any other type of educational product or program with that word in it. And that was unbelievably intentional on my part, because I want to create an environment in which, if you simply are willing to say yes to yourself and participate, that you will inevitably, drastically, fundamentally, permanently improve the quality of your life and the quantity of your bank account. And that is my vision for where I'm leading you. That is my vision for where I want to carry the participants of this mentorship. The other thing that is really unique here, guys, and I can't emphasize this enough, usually to work with an 8-figure mentor, it might be a 6-figure investment or beyond. And this is really an opportunity at a really entry-level price point to gain access to the thinking, the vision, the strategy, the mindset that you will need to get from wherever you are to that level. And traditionally, you can't get access to that level of thinking and instruction until you're at that level, which means that the people that can't figure it out on their own are never going to get there, right? And we want to change that. We want to make this accessible and available to everyone. The other thing is in this economy and in this world that we live in today, it is really, really important to have multiple streams of income. And I think a lot of people, when they think about multiple streams of income, they think that that's only if you're a business owner, or they think that's within your business. But actually, multiple streams of income can be built in a very large variety of ways. And it doesn't matter whether you're an entrepreneur or an intrapreneur, multiple streams of income should be something that you are striving towards and working towards and creating for yourself in your life, so that your active income that you're earning, whether that's as an entrepreneur or an intrapreneur, is then invested into other things and then can produce income for you on the back end, so that you're continuing to make money even when you're not working. And that is the place that we want to create, and the space that we want to move you all into. And, I have to say that I think one of the things that has impacted our generation so dramatically is that there are so many negative money paradigms about wealth, negative money paradigms around the correlation between being a good person and making a lot of money paradigms around scarcity, money paradigms around, the 1% and they don't pay enough taxes. I mean, I could list on for hours and hours and hours all of the negative connotations that are created around wealth, when wealth in and of itself is a source for all of the good that's done in the world, right? Wealth funds and acts as the source for, investment in things that make a difference in the world. I know for us, we build wells. We donate consistently to Charity Water to bring clean drinking water to people around the world. And the success and the results and money that we've created in the business is what is then used to build the wells and to bring the people the clean drinking water. But if we weren't having that financial success in the business, there would be no money to then go do that good, because it costs money to initiate those things, right? And so we need to completely wipe the slate clean as it relates to money. And we need to just completely rewrite your money story. Your money story has to start with, you being the multimillionaire or billionaire that you deserve to be, and then work its way backwards through every thread of everything that you've ever been taught about being wealthy. And we need to revisit those beliefs, and we need to replace those beliefs. And we need to create an entirely new infrastructure for how you approach your relationship with money that allows you to both do good in the world, make an impact, be a great parent, husband, wife, aunt, uncle, godparent, pet parent, whatever that looks like for you. But there's a lot of rewriting to be done. And if you think about the amount of time that you spend, whether it's on social media or on Netflix or watching televisions, and you think about the ways that money gets wasted every single day, whether it's, on, shopping or eating out or, whatever it is, right? There's just so many ways that we unintentionally sabotage our own future. I'm going to say that again. There are so many ways that we unintentionally sabotage our own future. And so the bottom line is that if we just allow things to naturally play themselves out, of course that story is not going to end with us arriving at the destination that we want to be at, because we subconsciously sabotage ourselves all the time because of these belief systems and because of these values that are not actually in alignment with what matters most to us in our lives. So the only way that you can intentionally arrive at the end goal for what you want financially, health, relationships, spirituality, all of these things, the only way that you can ultimately end at where you truly want to be is if this moves from being subconscious to conscious, and you develop a plan, a pathway, a set of mindset and beliefs, as well as a strategy and action plan that correlate. And I've talked a lot about this. So this is one of the huge distinctions in the Inevitable Millionaire mentorship that is completely different. And it's why this is a category of one mentorship. There's nothing like this on the planet, because there are mindset programs and there are wealth creation, business building programs. And unfortunately, they are two sides of the same coin. So when you invest in the business building, but you don't have the mindset and beliefs, you can do all the work you want and you're not going to see the results a lot of times. And if you invest in the mindset, but you don't have the strategy, you're not going to get the results, right? So we need to bring these two worlds together. And my recognition of needing to bring these two worlds together has only come after spending 10 years helping business owners build 6 and 7 and 8 figure businesses and seeing the distinctions between the people that do in fact have those successes and those results, who have a positive mindset and a healthy belief and value system, versus those who do not. Even though they got the same training, the same experience, the same roadmap, the same support, the same accountability, they end up on two very different paths. And so creating the Inevitable Millionaire is about bringing those two paths together and helping to give everyone a foundation of beliefs and values and resets and clearing and intentionality, and then building the roadmap and the strategy on top of that, so that when you set forth to do all of that hard work that you're going to do to build and grow your wealth, that it produces the return that you're in fact looking for. Okay. So again, you can go to inevitablemillionaires.com to join us. We have the first 4 videos are going out today, as well as the Jumpstart package. So you definitely want to make sure that you get in this afternoon and are able to get started on the program. The mixer is happening later this week. We kick off with our first live session next Thursday. Okay. And then we are every week, every Thursday at 11 a.m. Eastern, you'll be measuring back to your future state and setting out the actions that you're going to be taking in order to move forward towards that. Okay. So it's just going to be an unbelievable journey. We have a few spots left in the September 2nd event. So when you pay in full now, we have a couple spots left for that September 2nd. It's a live in person event. It's called the Elevate Your Inner Circle event. You're going to get to work on wealth creation, multiple streams of income. You're going to get to network. You're going to get to meet other inevitable millionaires, myself, some members of our team. So really looking forward to spending time with you there. Again, when you go to the Inevitable Millionaires overview page, which you see that on the screen right now, you're going to get an A to Z overview of what our success journey is going to look like. You can also scroll down to the bottom of the page and you can see sessions 1 through 4 and what is planned in sessions 1 through 4. I cannot even wait to see the total life transformations that take place. And I absolutely know that this will be the best investment that you've ever made in yourself. This is personal development on steroids, but it's very different than personal development because there's actually a follow through to implementation. There's a structure around keeping an accountable focus and a plan that is being executed on to actually go out and generate the results that you desire. So looking forward to seeing all of you inside the Inevitable Millionaire. We are officially in the final 48 hours. This is a do not miss. Cart closes tomorrow night. Don't wait until the end. The resources are actually going out today, and I want you to be able to take full advantage of that. And I'm looking forward to seeing all of you inside the Inevitable Millionaire. Thanks for joining me. See you back here soon.